bell. I got it. No, look, if no one's working, they'll know the staff went out the back. Look, I promise I'll be back, okay? Just stay right there. I promise.
People are reaching out to us and telling us their stories, and, it's really, really, really nice to hear because it's letting us know that we're connecting with them, and we're understanding them, and they get to, pretty much relate to us, which is really nice.
And have their stories be told.
Yeah, have their stories be told.
Are these children being parented?
I'll take care of things.
I'm just trying to protect the family. That's all.
They're gonna split us up.
No one is going to split us up.
Emilio is the only adult in the family, but he's also a dreamer, which puts his situation kind of in a precarious, tenuous situation.
I think that's one of the things that makes this show very unique, is that Amy and Chris and all of the other writers are taking stories straight from the news articles, from headline news. And I think she discussed this back in Tribeca, if I'm not mistaken. She said that depending on if we get a season 2 and depending on how what happens with the law as far as the DACA status and whatnot, and she will technically be writing on the fly. So I think we're all kind of waiting to find out what happens in regards to the DACA status, what's going to happen to all of the dreamers, and also if we even get a season 2. And if we do, then they'll just take stories straight from the headlines and illustrate nothing but the truth. And I think that's what the show tries to do, is just not create any type of propaganda or do anything for shock factor. We're just telling authentic stories and true stories that are happening in today's news, as we speak.
Maybe that will make me strong enough to be in the world a little more.
Are we not gonna talk anymore?
Oh, no. Of course we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk all the time.
In that situation, I would probably be so scared and sad and vulnerable and not know what to do because, not having my mom there, I would have been so lost because, my mom helps me with everything. I depend on her and my parents really just for everything. The fact that Val and these families are actually going through it is scary, and they have to survive without their parents being there, and it's quite a scary thought.
We were full at the restaurant all day, puppy. All day. There was even a wait at lunch.
How about that? We've done so well that they don't need us anymore.
No.
In the original one, the parents were just gone. They weren't an ongoing concern. In this one, you guys can still kind of see them, but you may never be around them again, or how could you guys get to be around them at the same time, which almost makes it more painful than them just being gone.
I think in the last episode you see Gloria just devastated when Beto asks her to lay off of the phone calls as much, and it makes it painful because you don't in the original you didn't get to see the parents' perspective, and I think this take on it in our show gives you a perspective from the parents, and parents watching the show can relate to them in so many ways.
Hey, I'm trying to help you. Can't you see that? Or maybe you've never had anyone on your side before.
I love your character. She's super smart, but she's also getting a little more politically active.
She definitely is, which is something you're going to be able to see throughout the rest of the season. But she did have a little bit of a time there where she was kind of rebellious and she was throwing parties at home and kind of hanging out around the wrong crowd. But I think that was just her way of trying to deal with what was happening and this chaos amongst herself and amongst her family. But throughout the season, you're definitely going to see her more involved with activism, and she meets this one character that is coming in a couple of episodes, and this character shows her a perspective of justice and activism that she was not aware of before, and she thinks that maybe, since she wasn't able to help her parents, she can help other people.
Do you guys have any hope that people watching the show will be like, hey, she did that, I want to do that? Do you know what I mean? That they'll take that away?
Absolutely. I think overall, as entertainers, that's all we want, to convey a positive message, to convey a message of hope, and for people to be watching our show to say, just like you said, hey, if she's doing that, maybe I can do that, or to be able to inspire others through our craft. I think that's our main goal as entertainers overall.
Yeah. They managed with a lot less than what we have. It's gonna be okay.
How do you know?
I just do.